We managed to get an interview with Hidayah al-Matouq, who is the mother of a 1.5-year-old boy who has a muscular issue that has been extremely worsened by hunger. He can't get milk. She lives in a tent. Her husband was killed by Israel. And that boy wound up on the front page of the New York Times. He was on the front page of British tabloids as sort of the face of the starvation crisis. And then Israel's propaganda brigades came in and said, well, that boy has a pre-existing condition. There is no starvation. And they started attacking the family's reputation and forced a correction from the New York Times, and this little boy is dying while the New York Times issues corrections, seemingly aligning with Zionists who are arguing that the weakest and the Untermenschen, who always die first in a famine, deserve it.
أبلغ من العمر 31 سنة وليد الطفل محمد زكريا المطوق ابن محمد يبلغ من العمر سنة ونص مثل ما انتم شايفين محمد يعاني من سوء تغذية قبل كان وزنه 9 اليوم أصبح فقد من وزنه ما يقارب 4 كيلو صار 6 كيلو مثل ما انتم شايفين بنعاني.
So you can see he's suffering from malnourishment. This is due to the occupation starvation siege. The occupation is fighting us through our children's weakness caused by the closing of the aid corridors. This has impacted us and our kids. Now she's talking about being displaced. It's a very hard interview to watch.
Amazingly, Netanyahu just cited the case of the first infant we saw, the one with the muscular condition, to say that he wants to bring a libel case against the New York Times.
Yeah, that's just disgusting. And he's not going to do it. He's just saying that to reinforce the point that boy deserves to die. It's a totally natural situation for him to be in a skeletal and unable to walk when he could previously walk before. It's totally normal. Yeah, no one's starving. He's just trying to illustrate that point with a fake lawsuit. I don't think a foreign government can sue a newspaper anyway, or a foreign official.
I have the video here. Let's hear it. Wait a second.
New York Times should be sued. I'm actually looking at whether a country can sue the New York Times, and I'm looking into it right now because I think it's such clear information. I mean, you put a picture of a child that's supposed to then represent all these supposedly starving children. Yet they put in this picture of a child who has cerebral palsy. Then they took another picture somewhere else in the other media, a child who had cystic fibrosis, got nothing to do with starvation, or another child that we actually sent to Italy to be cured, and Israel is accused.
But still, you can see there is suffering on behalf.
There is suffering in
Gaza.
Yes, because Hamas is introduced.
Anyway,
because Hamas.
Yeah,
he really sounds dark and evil more and more he talks.
And it just speaks to how entitled he is, that even an outlet like the New York Times, which does his bidding, which constantly whitewashes his genocide, which puts out genocide propaganda so often, the Hamas mass rape hoax, Hamas headquarters under Al-Shifa Hospital, UNRWA, the UN agency, being complicit in October 7th. The New York Times laundered all of that on Israel's behalf, and yet he still talks about suing them because they happen to put up a picture of a boy with cerebral palsy who is starving because he is malnourished. And like, how he can think that this case makes him and Israel look good when it just underscores that Israel is starving the most vulnerable people on earth is really beyond me.